right, so I am beginning to offer classes, and right now these are going to be full-day workshops. And probably once a season, at least, we're going to have those. Usually, if you're taking a class in craniosacral therapy, you will learn left brain things. You will learn about the anatomy, the physiology, how it fits together. You will learn that from me too. What you might not pick up from other classes is the fact that people are not just anatomy, they are poetry. So I might sit you down by a person's feet, and instead of having you describe, I feel flexion and this one has internal rotation, I might be like, well, what do those feet feel like? They feel like a little kid on roller skates that doesn't know what it's doing. Oh, see, that's brilliant. A lot of the time, just by saying what it feels like, the energy shifts and the bone is not internally rotated anymore. It's done with that. So I will teach you how to be with other people's poetry. And if you have an emotional reaction, you're not going to be ostracized, because we have these when we're learning this work. It makes our stuff move. You're not going to be banished to the corner or made to feel like you're putting everybody out. You won't be treated like you're vomiting. This is another thing that I've noticed can happen at some classes. You will get support, real support, and what we are doing will stop until that moment is over, because I think it's important that we learn how to hold space and how to support somebody and to really be with what is happening in a room. So if you are brave enough to have your soul elect to have an emotional experience, I'm not just talking about drama, it's different. But if you are having an experience, I'm gonna support you. Duh. I hope that you will come and visit. Also, I'm going to be teaching something called mind walking. Laura, can you come here a second?
Yes.
So, you see your hands. Mind walking gives our nervous systems a chance, like two doggies, to sniff each other. Yeah, get comfortable. And the hands will begin to move. I'm not trying to move her. I don't have an agenda for where her hands are going. So what I might do is be like, Laura, what does that energy remind you of? To me, it feels like we're pulling something towards you. Ooh, that feels like water that just went down the crown of my head. Feels like you're splashing water on me. We would begin to have a conversation. A lot of the time, by doing this, the person's soul, because that's what's activating. I love that water, thank you, Laura. It will show me what we need to work on. So if I'm doing strict craniosacral, I would do something called arcing, which is where you feel for active lesions, areas where life shot a bullet at you and it got stuck in your body. I would do that. This, I asked the body, where do you want me to go? Laura, where do you want me to treat you? Oh, your jaw. Jaw sphenoid. So then I would have my starting point, and for really young therapists, it is super nice because nobody arcs really well to begin with. We all suck at it. I did. This gives you a really clean, supported starting point, and plus it's fun. Like, do you feel like we're doing anything academic, or are we having fun?
It's nice, it's very nice, it's relaxing.
It's relaxing for the practitioner and for the person. And also, you don't feel as client like a bug under a magnifying glass. You have somebody meeting you. You keep your agency, which for people who have been through extreme trauma is very important. Not everybody's ready to lay down on a table in a private room that they have not been in before. This is, it's a lot easier to take. Go, and now we're just weaving out energies that are stuck in your shoulder. You know, and if you weren't on camera right now, I'd ask you about that. But that should give you an idea of how that works. I hope you will come and